Hello, dear friends. Greetings from Boca Raton, Florida. Most of the time in these video blogs, you see the sun shining and the sky is very blue. Today, this is not the case. We have some cold winds that are blowing, and we have been promised much colder before this day is over as well. But that does not impede in any way the presentation of the thoughts that I have in mind to share with you at this time. I give thanks to God for parents that always gave me the incentive since a very tender age to read, to love books, and to keep on learning new things and advancing in the knowledge that I was thus acquiring. And throughout my whole life, reading has always retained a very significant place in my life. Quite often, up to this very day, and this goes back many years back, when I'm having breakfast with a friend whose intellect I trust, or lunch, or even dinner, an inevitable question that I raise is, what have you been reading lately? And as a result, this person enthusiastically shared with me about some of their current readings. And quite a few books that I have in my library came to occupy that space as a result of these questions that I ask so very frequently. But of course, there are so many other means to acquire books. I visit the site of Amazon.com quite often, and there, somewhat unexpectedly, I find titles that appeal to me, and through the descriptions that I am able to read on the site, I am many times led to purchase those as well. And then, not to be forgotten, things that you hear on television or that you listen on a radio program, or interviews that you happen to attend and to see from a renowned author or someone who is not yet renowned but who has already written something of great significance. And what I want to share with you very briefly at this time fits this last category. Many years ago, still in the end of last century, in the 1990s, I saw a gentleman whose name I had never known up to that moment, but who was a well-to-do gentleman and the one who had a great vision. And part of his vision was encompassed on that first volume that he wrote, one of several others that later on he also produced. His name is Bob Buford. He lived in Oklahoma, where he was a businessman for many years. He had already lived more than half of his total life years, and with great insight, he wrote that particular volume that I'm alluding to, where the main thesis is that most individuals spend the first half of their lives seeking success, and then the second half of their lives, those years are devoted to something completely different, but which is possible only because of the success that they more than likely have achieved. And the key word there is significance. So there is a search for significance after people have acquired perhaps a fortune, perhaps fame, whatever be that which motivated them in the first portion of their living. But now they look with different eyes and want to be significant. They want to provide a legacy that others can continue enjoying for many, many years, even after he is gone. So I recommend this pattern for you. Perhaps after viewing this brief video blog, you can ask yourself, what that I want to leave behind that will be of significance? Or what acts of significance can I start producing right now, even if I'm still concurrently seeking a measure of success as well? It is very interesting and very profitable, especially for those who shall benefit from your wisdom, from your resources, from ideas that you pass on, as well as things that you can leave behind that others can enjoy and benefit in their own lives. So this is what I want to leave with you at this time, and until the next time, which should be very soon again. Bye-bye.